Alright guys, I'm going to list my nice Sonora Jacobean art case period model here for you, 1921. This is a really rare machine. I've only featured this one a few times, and I keep getting people asking me to list it more, which I should, considering that this is one of the rarest machines that I have in my collection. You don't see too many period models come up at all. I mean, I've been collecting for a long time, and I've only seen pictures of them, but I've never owned one, and I was lucky enough to find this one here in really nice shape. This one here is called the Jacobean Robespierre. And I also, as you know from my last video there, I had the electric light restored, rather, in this, so now that works, and that's good. That hasn't worked in a long time, I'm sure. And also, I haven't shown you this yet either. This is actually the brochure for the period models, and that's mine right there. And I think they made like 15 different models, and this is the one that I have. You can see there it says Sonora Periods, and basically what it is just a little it's a brochure. It's probably about 20 pages, and it just tells the the different models that they have. And I think they started them out by cost. I think the ones that were the less expensive at the front, and then the ones toward the middle and the end were the more really expensive ones. These machines, they range from like $500, I think, up to, somebody said they were like $1,500, which is an insane amount of money back then for these. But this one here is mine. I figured I'd show it to you. You can see all the nice carving on that. The woodwork on this here is walnut. And you can see the wheat scrolls going down the leg there, and then the scrolls on the doors here. Really, really detailed. The camera don't do this thing justice. If you were here in person, you could see the intricacies of the carvings on these things. It's unbelievable. And a lot of work. A lot of work went into the cabinets. These are really good quality cabinets they had too. I think these were outsourced by Herzog, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think Victrola Man would definitely know that. But also too, some little accessories I got with it. Usually this stuff is long gone, but I found it was all still in the little drawer there on the side. Probably been in there for 80 years. These are a brand new package of semi-permanent silvered needles. Basically, these are like tungsten needles. And there's a brand new pack there. It's never been opened. I think there's 10 of them in there. And then also, too, here is the a record duster. Sonora record duster. And it's the one that came with the machine, because it's the same purple felt. I don't think that's ever even been used as either as well. And then also, too, here's a needle kit that came with it. And again, these are definitely usually lost over the years or used or what have you. But there's, what's it, 5 semi-permanent needles up there. There's loud, medium, and soft. And then here you have a diamond stylus, and then over here is your sapphire ball record stylus as well. So you could play all your and basically on this machine you can play any record at the time. Diamond disc, Pathé, whatever you had. And I got a couple people, including Victrola Man, asked me to demonstrate the Pathé records, and I don't have any. And I looked at my collection. I've got a couple, but they're only needle cut. And I really never bought those because I had no machine to play them on. So there was really no sense in me buying them. So now I need to start looking for those, and they're all over the place on eBay. So I can maybe buy a few on there just to show you how those work. I do have a couple of diamond discs, but they're nothing really special. So let me show you this here now. I'm going to play for you. It's a nice Billy Murray. And the name of the song here is Roll 'em Girls. And it's a later Billy Murray, but I don't have too many music that was probably most likely played on this machine. I'm sure this was in a really, really nice home, probably a mansion or something at one time. And they probably listened to a lot of classical or opera music type. And I really don't have any of that because I don't listen to it. So, I mean, I like to play something that's somewhat appropriate for my machines, but I just don't have stuff like that. I highly doubt they were listening to ragtime and blues, but who knows? They could have. But anyway, let me put that one on here now for you. And this one here is Billy Murray, and Roll 'em Girls is the name of this one here. And this is a Victor VE record here. But again, I figured Billy Murray, I put that one on for you. But hope you enjoy it just the same. Gives you an idea of this great machine. Open up the door.
Listen girls, I've a word for you. Just because you're up to date and do the things you do, don't let anyone tell you that you don't act nice. Well, you're as sweet as Grandma was, so take my advice. Roll 'em, girls, roll 'em. Go ahead and roll 'em. Roll 'em down and show your pretty knees. Roll 'em, girls, roll 'em. Everybody roll 'em. Roll 'em high or low, just as you please. Don't let people tell you that it's shocking. Paint your sweeties picture on your stocking. Laugh at Ma, laugh at Pa, give them all the ha-ha. Roll 'em, girlies, roll 'em, roll your own. Roll 'em, girls, roll 'em. Go ahead and roll 'em. Roll 'em down and please the traffic cop. Roll 'em, girls, roll 'em. Everybody roll 'em. When you cross the street, the traffic stops. Even grouchy traffic cops get jolly when they see you step into a trolley. Red lights on, red lights off, cops are only human. Roll 'em, girlies, roll 'em, roll your own. Listen girls, when you bobbed your hair, you were criticized a lot, but still you didn't care. When you shortened your dresses, you gave us some shock, but we never thought that soon you'd be wearing socks. Roll 'em, girls, roll 'em. Go ahead and roll 'em in the winter, summer, spring, or fall. Roll 'em, girls, roll 'em. Everybody roll 'em. Anywhere or time or place at all. Young girls, old girls, sweethearts, wives and mothers, young maids, old maids, even our grandmothers. High or low, rain or snow, girlies must be stylish. Roll 'em, girlies, roll 'em, roll your own. Roll 'em, girls, roll 'em. Go ahead and roll 'em. Roll 'em where you think they look the best. Roll 'em, girls, roll 'em. Everybody roll 'em. Roll 'em north and south and east and west. Nowadays, you girlies have your freedom. Don't wear things if you don't think you need them. Laugh at Ma, laugh at Pa, give them all the ha-ha. Roll 'em, girlies, roll 'em, roll your own.
Hi guys, there was Billy Murray there for you, played on the Sonora. This does have an automatic brake right over there in the corner, but I didn't have it set, and I noticed that after I started the video. So normally that does shut off like it's supposed to. But at any rate, I want to show you guys this because I haven't featured it in a while, and also the period catalog there. My friend Bruce, Victrola Man, he's got one of these too. He actually, I think he said he had his come with the machine that he had. It was in the back of the machine in the drawer there. So he lucked out by finding his. Correct me if I'm wrong, Bruce, but I think that's what you had said. But his is a little bit different than mine. It's probably the same catalog, but his has a few of the uprights listed in his, I think. And on the cover, it has a picture of this machine. I think it does, the Jacobean one, featured on his the cover of his period catalog. But at any rate, you know, I figured I'd show this to you. This is one of the nicest machines, rare machines, I should say, in my collection. I've been offered big money for this machine, and I won't sell it. It's just you don't come across these that often, not in this shape anyway. This thing is actually in perfect shape, other than the fact that it's missing the little wooden door pull right there on the right door. And all it is just a little wooden door pull. It looks like it's a flower. And I got a friend of mine that's a carpenter. He's a cabinet maker, and he does really nice work. And I'm thinking, I had him come over and look at it, and he thinks he can actually make me one, copy me one. And so I think I'm going to have him do that for me. But other than that, this machine is in perfect shape. There's nothing wrong with it. The woodwork on this thing is beautiful. The motor in this is a 3-spring, triple spring gold-plated motor. This one will go 45 minutes on one full winding. It'll play up to 15 10-inch records here without having to wind it, which is unbelievable.